Afternoon, evening, everybody! My name is Jamie Jew. Welcome back to a brand new video where once again I react to another entry in this year's Eurovision Song Contest. And this time around we are turning our attention to arguably a country that is full of brim, vibe and vigour and so much culture and paradise, and yet is somehow also going through a turbulent time of things, so I will not take the mick out of them whatsoever. So big up the Chicken Kievs and salute to the former comedic turned Prime Minister for this particular country. Slava Ukraini, it is of course Ukraine. And this time representing Ukraine in this year's Eurovision Song Contest, which might get another victory. Yes, the hype bubble has burst once again. It is now the turn of Alyona Alyona and Jerry Heil performing the song Teresa Maria. And there's a lot of bubbles for this hype one. The hype bubble is bursting, seeming out as big as West Ham. Then, yeah, it has to be said, this is quite the turnout. Now, I will admit I've heard this, I think, at least once, and I was certainly intrigued by it. Also, apologies for the green screen effects messing up my glasses. I don't know what's going on there. But nevertheless, I will now react to it. But before I do so, as always, I would encourage you guys to subscribe to my Eurovision YouTube channel, because I do all of the reactions to this year's Eurovision entries. And of course, I cover two countdowns and plenty of other things. You know, there's lots on my channel. I've done a lot of videos. I'm over 500 videos on the thing now. But what are you doing? You're not even subscribed to all of my juicy Eurovision content, which I like to create for all of you. So get subscribing right now. Otherwise, you know the drill. Well, you know the drill by now. Let's get on with it. Let's now react to Ukraine. And without any further ado, play. Oh, got a new jingle for this year's contest, I think. Ooh, it's a chilling atmosphere, especially with the lighting. This is the first time I've seen the national final performance, by the way. Yeah. Oh, our earbuds have gone already. Yeah, the way that riffed already, it's like da 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 dee dee ba 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 da 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 dee. That is very go away already. Oh, BT. Oh, she's very passionate already. She's definitely having trouble with her earbuds, even though she's remaining professionally very, very good, it has to be said. Oh, there she is. Probably the biggest story out of the two, it has to be said. No pun intended. It's the extra boom, 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 boom that gets it going. Bit of a controversial topic to talk about Mother Teresa, but it is what it is. Oh, a little bit of it. Extra ref, da 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, she's rapping. I mean, again, I'm not the biggest fan of rap at all, but at least this is with the beat, and it's not emphasizing the rap. Tiny bit annoying, I will admit. At least it kept the AIAR bit in the background going. I swear to God, there's something wrong with the earpiece things. They're struggling to sort of sing a bit. You know what? The extra emphasis at the end. Oh, the extras. That's very Jamala, is it not? The human being. Do, 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 do. Oh, slowing down. All the extras and everything. Oh, is that like an evil eye in the background? Very good, very good. I swear to God, we got an extra jingle. Okay, I'm going to give it a couple more listens, but in the meantime, here are, of course, my thoughts. But let's now dive into the actual performance itself. You know, it has to be said, both of them are very established performers, it seems, already, with especially with the emphasis of its Ukrainian heritage. Obviously, they've gone Ukrainian in terms of the language this time around, which I can understand. You know, they want to promote themselves a little bit more, well, hell of a lot more, it seems. They've almost done the art of promotion from Ukraine, signifying their tragedy of what they're going through, and indeed showcasing off their culture. I think very artistically perfection, almost. I'm not saying Ukraine are taking advantage of their situation, but put it this way, it's helping out quite a bit as far as showcasing what is going on with them still currently, and also showing off, and also showing they still want people to remember what they're going through. Even though the song is about Mother Teresa, which I understand is a little bit of a niche subject, it's almost like going Edgar Alan Poe from Austria last year. But that being said, this is very, very well done. The starting bit where it goes almost go away a little bit, especially with the emphasis of the it's like and yeah, you've basically got that, and also the showcasing of the whoo bit like Jamala, and then you've got the rap bit in the middle of it. Well, to be fair, do you know what? Actually, as I say, I'm not the biggest fan of rap, but it's also, definitely one of the better ones. If anything, it's a bit like Stefania. Yes, what I'm basically saying is that this particular song is all of their previous things that they know that they've done well mashed together. This is literally just a song with all of their best bits mashed together in one fell swoop. And I will admit it's kind of worked. If anything, it feels the same sort of aura, emphasis, and the artistic impression of a typical Ukrainian song merged in with this one. Obviously, last year was a bit of a risk with the don't care what you say with that particular element, but it kind of worked well with the staging. This one, though, works well with the song itself. It's actually very nicely very nice to listen to. I will admit that. It certainly got my ears going. The riff is very good. That's the only unique bit about this whole entire thing is that's the only bit which I think doesn't stand out from the rest of the mashup together. It's like they wanted to create something a little bit original, so they decided to go with a bit of a typical riff that everybody would know, especially when they go A-A-A-A. Makes sense. I'm for that. I do like also the staging part in the background with the LEDs, with the hand, also like some cymbals. That was very nice. The lighting was also very good. The harmonies in this were very impressive, by the way. I think there could have been more emphasis in regards to the actual vocals itself, but obviously they were having a few issues, so I'm going to let them off the hook in regards to that. I don't know what was going on sort of near the end, but half the time they weren't singing when they were, but again, I think they were having a few technical issues in regards to that. So no doubt this will probably be fixed in time for the contest. There's no denying that. As far as my opinion on this is concerned, I don't know why, but I feel like this is the best one so far. At least with the artistic impression, I've actually got behind this now. I get it totally. I can understand the hype around it because I'm kind of almost with it. Like, I'm not pushing this to be an absolute winner or anything else like that. I think it'll do very well because it's Ukraine. I'm not so sure it's going to get the jury votes again. No, it'll be down to the public to make sure it does really well. That's how I feel. I mean, this is qualifying. There's no denying it. Ukraine are keeping up their 100% qualification streak. The only country ever to keep a 100% qualification streak. That is crazy. And if anything, recent circumstances are very much shaping how Ukraine is being shaped towards the Eurovision audience, and indeed to Europe as a whole, it has to be said. But for me personally, while I don't think it is the best song out of what we've heard so far, it is up there. All of that being said, maybe it is slightly better than France. But yeah, no, honestly, well done to Ukraine. Well done once again for another brilliant effort. Qualification is on your way. Will it win? Jury's out. And that about does it for this particular video on my reaction to Ukraine. But never mind what I think. Please do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you see Ukraine as another absolute powerhouse artistic brilliant performance and will win the Eurovision Song Contest for a fourth time, or is it just perhaps a little bit too no for you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Otherwise, you know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button on this video for good measure, and of course ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. Catch you again in the next one. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.